Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream where we are making a tower defense game for Android platform. Just a quick recap as always. Last time we added a new spell. This freeze spell that's slowing down enemies in an area. And redid the spell book a bit. When acquiring the same spell multiple times, it's gaining like charges, so it still occupies just one slot, but you can cast it multiple times until there are any charges left. Okay. And today I would like to add just a few content-wise additions. So I guess no new mechanics, just more of the stuff we can do. So without any further ado and hesitations, let's get into it. I think the easiest two things to add are those two reward types, just to add a few more rerolls and to gain a new life. So let me start with this, I guess. But what I will need is the images. Okay. So let's quickly add those. And for the images, we are using 64 by 64. So I will just resize this. Maybe add a background. Like so. So that's the new image. Let's quickly add it to the content pipeline, and we can use that image now. So for rewards, we have this list. So we should add it somewhere. Let's put it at the end. Just simply call it live. And we will have to load the images in the dictionary. And add it to the, let's say, positive rewards. That's the price for the reward points. I'm gonna say it's just one. Then we need to add it to the reward processor. The live, and the effect is really simple. We're just gonna increase the current life count. I think that's player lives. Is there anything else we need to do? It's always hard to remember. Hello, Christian. You are very welcome. That's the live. If I recall correctly, this might be all that's needed just to add a simple new reward. Means we've done the mechanics flexible enough to add the new content easily and fast. It's paying off right now. Hopefully I haven't forgot anything. Okay, and let's do the add one. For that we'll just use like this image for now. It's okay. So reroll. So for this new reward, let's again add it to the enumeration for rewards and add it to the reward factory. Is it called reroll? Okay. Add it to the values. And I think it's also gonna be just 1 point. And for the processing, it's gonna increase the player rerolls count. It should be this, I guess. Let's add like 3 maybe. And since we are there, we can obtain those now. Let's reduce the initial count from the 99 that was there for testing purposes. Should be somewhere in the reset there. Okay, let's go with like 3. The live count. And 10 is okay for now. Okay, let's quickly just try this out. We are making it correctly. The build process is especially slow today for some reason. Okay, so we can see the new life reward. So if we pick this, we should gain additional 2 hearts. Okay, and where's the reroll? Okay, there's the reroll. So if I pick this, I should now I'm not able to reroll the options anymore. When I get this, I should gain 3 more charges for that. Okay. Okay. I don't have any towers there. That's unfortunate. So everything seems to be working. Perfect. What's else on the menu? Okay, a new tower that's doing a splash damage. This will be slightly harder. I don't think we've got the backend ready. But he will manage. Nothing too hard, I guess. The hardest part again will be getting the image for the tower. So let me just cheat again a bit and do a quick. Not sure. I'm just gonna, yeah. It's gonna be fun. Okay, it's just gonna be a dull black tower for now. You should see it now. I guess. Yeah, we'll know what it means. Let's add it to the content again. And let's add it to the other stuff. This needs to be added as well to the tile objects and tile factory and stuff. So let's say it's gonna be tower cannon in the factory. Okay, the others are named tower. I should have named it tower cannon, but it's not important for now. Okay, then we need to add it to create tile object, which is starting to seem like something we need to refactor into something that's not looking like that. Let's just put it on my list. And let's set it down there for now. Tile object, be tower cannon. Okay. Tower air, tower ice, tower cannon. Okay, so the range. The range for the normal tower is 4 tiles. So I think the 3 tile range is okay. Okay. Damage. It's gonna do like heavy punching. Let's do 4. The damage type's gonna be normal, but it's gonna be slow. let's say normal tower is 1. Let's do 2.5. It's not applying any effects, but here comes the that's the part we are missing. We can't just say the damage or the attack type if it's single target or the splash damage and stuff. So that's something we need to implement new. So where are the damage types in the monsters? Okay. So I should add something like attack types. And let's do I don't know, single target or splash. For now. I don't know. Are there any other types? Not sure. But that's all I need for now. And we have to wire that up in the places that this is needed, which I'm not too sure right now. So it definitely needs to be in the projectile. It's there. The projectile needs to have the attack types. And we need to assign it in the constructor. Like this. And what it's gonna do is okay, this is gonna be a bigger problem since we don't have access from the projectile to the other potential targets. Projectiles just traveling towards the one target monster. But the monster manager has this method, do splash damage. In a radius, which we want to use, but kinda don't have access to this from the projectile. Okay. So we will have to either provide access to this comes there's 0 references. Okay, so let's take a look at the tower. There's the fire projectile. We need to have the type. And so the tower should also have the not just the damage type, but also the attack type. The default is gonna be the single target. It's gonna be used when creating the projectile, so the projectile knows the attack type it has. It's okay. We still don't have like the which is not cool. Okay, the only simple fast solution would be making the monster manager static. Making this like the initialize method. And then everything would have to be static. Am I okay with this? I mean, there's a lot of methods. Okay, let's try coming up with a different solution. So we will have to, yeah, somehow send the reference for, that would go a long way. Yeah, I don't see an easy solution for that. maybe. Yeah, we could do some helper class that is static that would handle this, but it's really not the cleanest solution. It's really dirty to be sure, but yeah, I don't want to like get stuck on this right now, so let's just do something like this for now, and I might just think of a better way later. Okay, so let's do it like that. I'm gonna call it damage, I don't know, helper. Damage helper. It's gonna be static. And it's gonna need the monster manager reference. And I'm just gonna assign it, well, via this initialize method, I guess. So let's get this initialized somewhere. Probably in the game manager, and when we create the monster manager there, let's call the damage helper initialize with the monster manager. And now from the projectile, which is somewhere around there. Okay, do we have the attack types? Okay. And there. This means the projectile hit the initial target. So let's extract this. Do something like this, and now we will have to decide whether it should damage just this one or all of them, and that's what the attack type is for. So if the attack type is single target, attack type does not exist. Oh, it's like that. Okay. It's gonna do that. Let's do else if. It's a splash damage. We are gonna use the damage helper. And this obviously needs to be public. We are gonna do the splash damage. So the damage is gonna be this damage. Damage type gonna be damage type. What's next? The center is the position, and that's the, let's say, target position. That's vector. That should be vector as well. And the radius, we don't know. Okay, that's the other thing we need to know. So let's do just precaution default 1, but we need to set that doing the towers, we need to do the let's call it splash radius. Is it there? Yeah. Should be float. So that's this. What this does is yeah, it's doing the damage. My app but we also need to apply the potential effects, so I guess I need to do this as well. Yes. So let's do this. Center, the position, radius, the radius. Yeah, now we are doing the one effect, but we've got multiple of those, so I need to do it like that. I guess like this. Trying to learn PyTorch. Not really sure what it is. Sure it's Python language, but yeah, that's something else. Sorry. Okay, so we did that, and let's duplicate. So this should be it. The other thing is we need to adjust the tower creation now and add the flash radius. Which is what? Like one tile, let's say. I don't know. By deep learning framework. Okay. We are kinda deep learning there too. It is. We hope. Okay, so that's the splash radius there. And yeah, then we've got it covered there. Did it there. We need to also add it to the rewards now. So let's towerize. Let's call it tower cannon. Cannon. It's gonna be like this. Okay. And yeah, I think in the placement as well, right? Somewhere. It's gonna be process rewards. Tower cannon. It's gonna be placed, and the placement state there needs the correct tower assigned. Easy stuff, and that should be all, maybe, probably. I might have again missed a few places, especially creating the type, but we'll see in the build if it warns us. You're building a MonoGame using C# language, right? Yeah, kinda don't understand the question there. MonoGame is for C# language. I mean, yeah, there are like F# and other stuff. Well, I usually look at it as primarily C#. Can you show me that? What do you need to show? Can you Be more specific. Okay, so we need to find the cannon tower. But no luck there. Okay. Okay, there we go. Not sure. So that should be the cannon tower. What a beauty. I'm not sure we're gonna see the effect. Okay, let me restart. And let's not pick anything that shoots. Okay, here we go. This one. Let's see. Okay, it's so slow. It's it's making just one shot. It's really hard to tell if the splash damage is that low that it's not hitting the others, or what's the problem. Let's try increasing the radius. Or might not assigning the... No, it is assigned right somewhere. Like while doing this. Splash radius. Let's try 2 tiles. Okay. It using the... Yeah, sure. Firing the projectile, it's using the splash radius. That's correct. That's the radius. And we are using that. Do the splash. Okay, I think that's okay. All seems... What's the time right now? At my place, it's gonna be 7 o'clock p.m. So the evening. You can see that there, 6:50 afternoon. Okay, so I think it's working, but we just can't see the effect. Okay, here we go. Let's go like this. Nope. Doesn't seem to work. Okay. So, am I assigning the tick type correctly? I might have forgot that. Or not. Okay. I guess that's the problem. Didn't know it should fire with splash. So, yeah. Let's give it another go. At least we know we haven't broken the standard type. The default single target seems to be working. But we are interested in the splash right now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work now. Okay. Yep. That was definitely a splash damage. Maybe I too big of a splash damage. But that's the problem, we don't see the ID animations for the explosions and stuff. But the splash is definitely there. Okay. Cool. Okay, I've missed one crucial part. But it's ground targets only. Shouldn't be attacking air units. Yeah. And that is gonna be like another problem. I don't think I've got things ready for it. I've got only air duel. I need something like only ground as well. So I can either do a second bull for only ground, or make this into another enumeration. which, to be honest, seems more reasonable. Okay, let's call it, I don't know, targeting. Let's do all air, ground. Targeting types, and the tower, instead of this bool only air, is gonna have the targeting types. Yeah, C# is fairly intuitive and very easy to learn language. The syntax is super easy. So we've got to change a few places. Okay, then what's doing this? Selecting a target. If monster isn't flying, and we are only for the air, we can skip that monster. And let's do the other constraints. So if it is flying and we can only hit the ground, then we can skip that monster. Okay. So it's gonna be part of this. We need to assign the targeting types. This is gonna be air. It's the anti-air. Yeah, let's be optimists. Some things in life are easy, easier than others. So the targeting type is gonna be air. For the normal tower, it's all. It's actually doing fire damage. Ice tower. And this cannon tower is gonna be different. It's gonna shoot only at ground. Okay. The other thing is we need to change the logic for the splash damage. Is so when doing the splash damage, should also provide the targeting types. C sharp, I would say, I know the best and I like the most. I've done things in C, I mean C++, and Object Pascal, Java, and a few basics in like web technologies like PHP and JavaScript. But I mostly use C sharp. Okay, do I want to do the targeting types for the effect? I guess I'm gonna have to. I seriously need to take or make time to refactor all of these. This is starting to be not comfortable. I need to redo and clean up the code a fairly bit. Okay, then there. Okay, the projectile needs to know the targeting types as well. Then we use it there. And then we have to add it to the tower projectile creation, I guess. Targeting type. Is it not? Where is it? in the live disk. Again, I'm not sure what you mean. So we are doing this, and I think it's somewhere down there in the projectile itself. Oh, it might not be. Targeting type. Yeah. That should be okay. Okay. So we've added the targeting type. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's all. We'll see. Oh, okay, missed something. Yeah, okay. My PC spec. I mean, is it that interesting or important to know? I would say it's above average. Okay, so doing this splash damage, yeah, it's Intel i9 and GeForce 470, 4070 Ti, I think. So we need to provide the targeting type after the damage. Okay, after the damage type, so there. So the targeting type for the fireball would be all. And targeting type for the freeze it's after the radius. Could be all as well. Okay. Any more places? We've covered that. Okay, could be all. Yeah. I mean, I work with the PC most of the day, every day, so I decided I will spare no expense when building a PC. It's my bread and butter for every day, so I need a good enough PC. And still, building the Android app takes fairly long for my liking. Could be faster. So this is a flying monster. Let's test it against the cannon tower if we get one. No. Okay, here we go. But the other ninjas will spoil the fun. Okay. I think it would shoot by now. Yeah, I think it's working. It's totally ignoring the flying units. Good. Okay, we'll come back. Okay, so I think this is working. That's great news. What's the time? Okay, can continue. Let's add this boss unit. It's essentially just gonna be a new unit for now. That I will lazily just recolor one of the others. You know what? That's just not doing enough to be interesting to do right now. It's just a new unit with larger hit point pool. Let's try doing the new spell. It's gonna be more interesting. And let me find an image for that. If I can find anything. And in the meanwhile, what do we need? So we need to add it to the spells list. Let's call it lightning. We need to add it to the factory. Now we need the image. Okay, let me quickly find something. Like a skill icon pack sounds something we could use. Okay, I think this is the image I'm gonna use. You resize it to the 64, save it into the project. Projects. There. let's call it lightning. There we go. Build it. Okay. Now, so lightning range is not important. I want it to be just a single target. The damage is gonna be high. Let's do like 10. Okay. Range. The range should actually be like the radius. Okay. Do I need to change something there? No. Okay, cool. I need it to add it to the rewards so I can obtain it. Lightning. There. No ink. Is that correct spelling? Lightning, I guess. Okay. No, those are like not my images. Let's say I bought a pack on Humble Bundle. Yeah, that's my weakest point. The graphics. I mean, I think I could myself draw something, but that takes too much time. So I'm using these placeholder graphics for now. So we've got lightning, we need to edit there as well. Connect to script link using some function from other script. Namespace is like a shared space for the classes that are in this namespace. This means this class belongs to this namespace, and everything that's in the same namespace sees each other. If it's public, that's like my explanation. It's not the most technical one, but that easy to understand, I guess. I hope. Let's just say all those files are put in the same drawer if they share a namespace. And I'm using just a single namespace just for that it's easier to navigate. There are more namespaces, but I'm also using this global usings. So if you want to use like classes from different namespaces like this, you need to call the using system. Like that would be the first line there. But so I don't have to type this in every file, every class. I'm using this global file that's essentially saying, hey, put all of these. It's like all of these will be at top of each of these. So we've done lightning, lightning, lightning. Okay, and now for the hard part. Processing rewards. Lightning at spell. Lightning. And what it actually does is okay, now we need to think a bit. Okay, so do we have okay, so sorry. I need a method that will find the closest monster to a point on a map. I think I've got something similar to that somewhere around. Nope. In like assign target or something like that. Nope. Yeah. Select target. And that's inside the tower. Okay. Let's just copy this. Put it there. Okay. Select nearest target. And then we're gonna need the position and the targeting type. So you need this. This. We need this. Okay, okay, okay. The monsters are this. So for each monster, okay. Distance between this position and the monster position. Then Do I need this? No. Okay. Then just this. So this should return a monster that's closest to this position considering the targeting type. It goes through all the monsters and calculate the distance from this point. And if it's so far the lowest, it's gonna remember that monster and return it. Okay, that should work. Then I think that's all I really need. Well, just in case it's not finding anything, that's could be the only problem. Yeah, sure. 2 monitors. I mean, I could really use 3 or 4, but now I've got only place for 2. But in the future, I will definitely want more. Okay, so lightning's gonna do select nearest target. Okay, for the position, it's gonna be the position, and the other thing it needs targeting type. Okay, it's gonna be all. This could be, if it's not now, it should take damage. The damage is current spell data damage. What else it needs? Damage type. Okay. The damage type is electricity. That could be all. So again, hopefully I haven't missed too much. We'll see. Okay, seems like it's building. Okay, there's the lightning. The cannon tower. Seems like this worked. Okay, let's try a different one. Well, let's try targeting far away if it finds the closest one. Well, I think it's working. Perfect. So that's a new spell. And I'm gonna keep the boss mechanics for next time, because I want to do something a little different for those, as well as game events to spice things up a bit. Yeah, so today I just wanted to add a few additions to the content. A new spell, a new tower, and a few nice reward options. And I think this is gonna be it for today. I think I've added the things I wanted. Everything seems to be working, hopefully. Again, I will commit the code to the public repository, so you can download it. The link will be in the description. Yeah, the animations, there are no animations currently. That's the major drawback. I know it's not that pleasing to the eye or attractive. It's just, as you've mentioned, it's not about, as we've discussed, I don't have like a graphics guy. That's the usual thing for indie developers. You have to do everything yourself. So I don't have anything ready animation wise. So I'm just using these simple placeholder images and adding some effects and animations is not the very last step, but it's down the road. But yeah, I can imagine some sick animations with particle effects and lightning and stuff. Should look good. Okay, but I think this is gonna be it for today. Thank you for staying here with me. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you can, if you will. Leave a comment. Suggest things, suggest features that you would like to see in the game. What could we add that would make the game more interesting, player-wise and stuff. So have a nice rest of the evening or day, whenever you're watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.